Why the hell did you make these guys so impossible to visualize? And by that I'm talking about what I would have thought would have been totally impossible to visualize, except these guys proved it totally wrong. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler seems to me to be the one character that, my God, what a mouthful to bite off. But you guys really, really did nail it. It was marvelous.
They're easy to visualize. They're easy to draw. I mean, after that, it's up to, it's their problem. All I had to do was write them, get a good artist to draw them, and hell, I can't do everything.
Bryan, let me ask about bringing Nightcrawler into this. On one level, it's a terrific idea. On the other, it's a hell of a challenge to make it work.
Yeah, well, the character is great because he kind of represented the dichotomy of being a mutant. He had this physical strangeness, but he found faith in this case to accept it, while other people find Xavier and other people find Magneto, and he had found this, and he carried the scars of this, and so. But in terms of physically realizing it, bamfing, teleporting from place to place, I'll tell you, that was something that was not. We didn't have that visual effect until I was in Kananaskis, which was at the end of the shooting up in the Canadian Rockies, and Mike Fink, the visual effects supervisor, came to me with a laptop computer to my room, and you get so exhausted at the end of a show like this, you start becoming ambivalent to certain things. You're just, because and I had sort of said, well, and he says, I want to show you where we're at with the visual effect, which is quite complex actually. It uses particle systems and things and texture map to create that kind of smoke and liquidity. I'd asked for something like that with a kind of a draw of oxygen. What would happen if something, object of matter, left the space? What would happen in the atmosphere around, that kind of thing? And he said, well, let me show you this, what we've got so far, and see what you think about it. And I said, it doesn't matter what the fuck I think about it. It's done. It's better be perfect. So I forgot, Alex, my assistant was there or something at the time, and he literally left the room because he was afraid of and they closed the door, and just Mike Fink and I in my hotel room, and it was when he spun kicked that guy in the face. That was the test shot, and it really, and I saw it and was like, oh my God, that's almost there, and I thought, no, this is going to work. And then in a matter of an amazing amount of time, all the shots were rendered, all very, very quickly. So that was, but then you look how they do it. It's quite complex, and all those sequences. For instance, the opening Nightcrawler sequence took a month and a half to shoot because you're shooting all those elements separately on green screen at the set, white path, all these different references. So, and the tails.
I think that was the best opening of any movie.